Be careful of chasing a good thing. Hope you guys all had a great trading day today. Guys, I want to talk about a stock and, a little theory that I have here. Anytime you start chasing something that is been on a tremendous run, something like Coinbase, if we really take a look at Coin, the breakout came at 262, around that area, 260, 262. The reason I say that here, you can see this white trend line that I kind of drew on my screen here. We had two topping tail wicks that touched one time, touched two time, and then we had this sort of gap and go. We do know that Bitcoin has been on a tremendous run lately, pushing highs. Of course, a lot of these Bitcoin and cryptocurrency related stocks are going to follow that move. Coinbase being one of them. Tremendous move. I was actually in this trade 2 times over the past week. And what I can tell you is that anytime that the move starts to get super extended from the moving averages, the more cautious that you want to be. So even though Coinbase is up another 9 points today, can it go higher? Absolutely. But does it need a reason to come back in and back test support? Let's say Coinbase has a rest day. Would it be perfectly okay for Coinbase to pull back into 305, which is about 10 points down? Would it be okay for Coinbase to pull back into 293, which is almost 20 points down? Of course it would. So I would kind of leave Coinbase to the side for just a little bit longer here. We kind of want to see what it's going to do here. So we did break out of this whole long consolidation formation that we've been forming here. Just kind of going back to the IPO release date here. But we're working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days pushing higher. Can we get another push higher if Bitcoin continues to climb? Of course. So if you are a scalper, you're an experienced trader, your risk management levels correctly. You're looking to get in, take a point, maybe take 50 cents, take 2 points, depending on the move. 317.65 is what you're looking for. If you are someone who wants to buy this move off of strength, I would let it come back down here and test this rising support at 290. Not to say that it's going to come all the way down here to 290, but if Coinbase over the next week can sort of consolidate and maybe back test this rising 5-day moving average here, I would like to see it come back down and test this 290, 295 area. So until then, let's see what Coinbase wants to do. Again, if you're a scalper, 317.64, look to take some profits. Take your profits on the run through that break of the confirmation. If you're someone else who likes the stock, you believe in Coinbase, you think that the run is not over, you think that we're going to have a great fourth quarter, let's try to buy this into strength off of the bounce here, the remount of 290, 291. Let's just kind of see what that looks like. But overall, the market is strong, guys. Overall, we did have a little bit of a rest day in the triple Qs and in the market, which is completely normal. It's completely healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. So with that being said, I don't want you to look at the market and start to say, well, that's the top, everything's going back lower, because we don't know that. And the reason we don't know that is because, one, we are over the 50-day moving average here. If I just pull up the triple Qs, let's see what the triple Qs closed at here. Triple Qs closed at 374.98, down only 49 cents on the day. 50-day moving average 369. So still in bullish context, you can see here upper Bollinger Band and the linear regression channel 50. We are running into a little bit of supply. It's to be expected that we're going to have a little bit of hiccups and a little bit of traffic here at this 378 area. As soon as we can get over this 378 area, you're going to see that it's going to take out this whole formation of consolidation to the sideways here, going back to middle of September. As soon as we can get that confirmation over 378, I think then we can start to test these all-time highs at 382 and get the market to get pulled up as well. But the main topic of this video is not to chase something that's just had a tremendous run, because this is when people start to get caught with their pants down. When you try to keep continuously chasing these stocks that are just moving higher and higher and higher and higher, especially with, tremendous moves like that Coinbase has had. I mean, 20 points one day, multiple $10 days. You don't want to chase this. This is strength that you don't want to chase into. you want to be selling into this strength, because when we do get that little bit of topping and we do get the back test, which we're going to get a pullback, I'm not saying that I don't think a lot of traders, newer traders especially, understand what a pullback means. I think you guys are scared of that word. I think when you guys hear pullback, you think market's going to crash, or we're going to go into a correction, or the whole market is going to crash. No, Coinbase needs a pullback. Stocks can't just continuously go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. I know that Coinbase has a catalyst behind it because Bitcoin is pushing and just surging and surging and surging. So it's to be expected. I understand that. But when things start to slow down and Coinbase starts to roll over and pull back into levels of support, these moving averages need time to catch up. They need time to catch up. So we will have a rest day. We will pull back. And the thing is, I don't want you guys to get caught in this area buying stock when we can wait for this area or possibly this area, which would be about 50% of the move at around 278. Wait for these pullbacks, wait for the bounce, and then that's when we want to take part in this trade. If you didn't catch Coinbase here off this 262 breakout, you're almost too late. If you didn't scalp Coinbase over 281, you're almost too late. Coinbase gave you another opportunity at 296, gave you one last opportunity today at 308. Can this push higher? Of course it can push higher. But if this pushes higher 1, 3, 4 points and then immediately starts to roll over and now starts to the pullback phase to backtest this support, you don't want to be caught up in here. Let's just let it do its thing at this point. Let's keep a close eye on it. If we want to scalp it, 317.64 long, we know that we're getting in. We know that we're taking profits extremely fast and we're waiting for the next setup. If we want to buy this off of strength, we want it to come back down here, at least test the 5-day moving average. That would be for starters, at least test the 5-day moving average at 290.86. Guys, I hope that helps, and never trust something that seems too good to be true.